Does your business employ people? If so, there are some important things you must do. You need to deduct the correct amount of tax from your staff's pay and send it to the ATO. You must do this for all employees, even if they are family members. This money is then sent to the ATO 4 times each financial year, usually when you pay your GST. This is called Pay As You Go, or PAYG. You also need to report the PAYG payments on your business activity statement. Before paying your employees for the first time, you must contact the ATO and register for PAYG withholding. When an employee starts work for you, ask them to complete a tax file number declaration form. If your employees provide you with their TFN, you should follow the ATO's guide on how much tax to deduct from their pay. If they don't provide their TFN, then you must deduct PAYG at the highest rate. The tax rates are available on the ATO website, ato.gov.au. Each year, you must provide all your employees with a payment summary. This shows how much they were paid and how much tax was taken from their pay. You must provide this summary to them within 2 weeks of the end of the financial year, the 30th of June each year. You must also provide the ATO with the same details. You may also have to register for and pay fringe benefits tax, known as FBT. This is a tax an employer pays on any non-cash payments or benefits provided to employees, such as a mobile phone they can use for private purposes outside of work. It also applies to the private use of a work car or clothes they can wear outside work, paying their health costs or their children's school fees, and benefits such as cheap loans or tickets to sporting events, concerts or movies. These payments must be declared on an FBT return, lodged with the ATO after the end of the FBT year. The FBT year runs from the 1st of April to the 31st of March each year. Instead of hiring employees, you may use independent contractors. These are people with their own business and ABN who may do work for you, such as an electrician or a plumber. Usually, independent contractors will pay their own PAYG, GST and FBT. Or you can agree to deduct this money and pay it to the ATO for them. To find out more about who is an independent contractor and who is an employee, visit the ATO website and look up the Employer Contractor Decision tool, or phone them on 13 28 66. To find out more about employing people, visit the ATO website at ato.gov.au and look up the Employer Essentials, or phone 13 28 66. If you don't speak English well and want to talk to a tax officer, phone the Translating and Interpreting Service on 13 14 50 for help with your call.
Thanks, Nin. So you finally got some help around here.
Yeah, May's great. I was getting so busy.
You'll have an empire soon. So is May tax deductible?
I can claim employee costs, but I had to let the ATO know I employed her first.
I bet tax gets really complicated when you start taking on staff.
I thought it would be, but it's really simple.
Really? So what happens?
I asked May for her TFN, then I worked out how much tax I needed to take from her pay. I then send this amount to the ATO.
How do you send her tax to the ATO?
My tax agent registered me as an employer. So now I have to fill in other details on my BAS, like how much tax I've taken from her pay.
That's it.
That's it. I give her a payment summary in July so she can do her tax return too.
What is on that?
The payment summary tells her how much I've paid her and how much tax I've taken out of her pay.
Thanks, May.